Hello, my name is Hans George Campbell, and tonight I'm out here in my shop. I thought I'd go ahead and replace this Macintosh LC motherboard with a brand new one from the Apple Service Center. So let's get started. All right. This is the motherboard that I'm going to be installing into this case. It's brand new from the Apple Service Center. And so that's the box, the original box. Okay. So let's put that there. And the way you open this thing up, very carefully. Yeah, you don't want to break. These are very easily broken. So yeah, you want to like put your thumb here when you're lifting up to make sure it doesn't snap off, you know. Okay, I'll make sure you can see it under the camera. When you lift up, it's like a hinge. You can take it right off, straight off, just like that. Okay, just like that. Alright, so that's the inside of this Macintosh LC computer. Now, for those of you that have never seen the inside of a Macintosh LC, this is the motherboard, and it has a 68020 microprocessor running at 16 megahertz. If memory serves me correctly, okay, this is your, I think this is your video memory, if memory serves me correctly, because these are your ROMs, your operating system ROMs, the Mac ROMs here. I believe this is an AMD SCSI controller chip. This is your processor direct slot. This is your VLSI logic chip. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is your video memory. And there's 2 megabytes of onboard memory on the motherboard. Okay. And I think you can upgrade this all the way up to a maximum of 10 megabytes. So there's two, if I remember correctly, I installed two 4 megabyte 30-pin SIMs. So that's 8 plus 2. So this Macintosh LC is maxed out as far as memory. It has 10 megabytes of memory. This is the fan. Keep it nice and cool. This is your power supply. I got to recap that. Your speakers underneath here. This is your super drive, which can read and write both high-density Macintosh disks, as well as your 800K Mac disks. But it can also read and write high-density PC disks. So that's what's nice about this drive. And of course, this is your hard drive, so 40 megabyte quantum hard drive. This is your battery. I forgot to remove that battery. I hope it hasn't leaked. So I want to get to that battery like right now. Yeah, I'm hoping that it did not leak. I'm hoping that battery didn't leak. It doesn't look like it leaked. There's the battery, the original battery, in case you want to see what it looks like. Now, if memory serves me correctly, you don't have to replace the battery in the LC series. They'll run just fine under the default settings. You know, they'll run just fine. The battery is just for lazy people who doesn't want to reset their custom settings each time they boot up their Mac. You know, that's what the battery's for. It's for lazy people. But yeah, this one I don't think is leaked, so I'm lucky about that. Let me check that a little bit closer and make sure it hasn't leaked. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't leaked, so that's a good thing. All right. So let me pop this back on. It should pop right back on. Yeah, should pop right back on. Okay, so let's get this motherboard out. But before I do that, I think I want to take out. I'm pretty sure this is the video memory, if memory serves me correctly. Apple computer, and I think this is for the LC. Yeah, for Mac LC only. I'm pretty sure this is the video memory. Show it a little bit closer up where you can see it better. That's the video memory. Okay, and then this is genuine Kingston memory. And I'm pretty sure they're 4 megabyte Kingston memory. 4 megabyte. And it's got 8 chips. Do not use 9 chips. Okay, do not use PC memory with a Macintosh. Okay. Just don't do it. Okay, so that one's out of there. I just want to make sure it didn't damage it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's remove this. Oh, come on, out of there. I don't like pulling on the wires. That would not be good. Make sure you can see it underneath the camera. Okay. Got to pull the disk drive cable out of there, and we'll pull this connector out, hard drive connector. And we also have that one to pull out, and then this one, I think you pull this lever here and it, oh shit. I think it pops, just pulls up like that. Yeah. You want to be careful when you pull this up, you know, not to break these clips. Yeah, don't break those clips. There's a speaker. You have to be careful not to puncture your speaker. Now, if you ever have problems with your audio, okay, which is a common problem with these LC computers, you want to clean these contacts, and you want to clean these contacts on the board, which I'll do with a cotton makeup pad and some 99% alcohol. I'll do that. Well, the new ones probably won't need cleaning, so I'm probably not going to worry about it. Yeah, because I am replacing this with a new motherboard. Alright, so I think the way this one is removed... okay. Well, I'm thinking that I may have to remove the power supply. Yeah, remove the power supply. It'd be easier. Yeah. Okay, let me make sure it's underneath the camera, as you can see it. Okay, so I'll be back shortly. Now, to remove the motherboard, you want to... these tabs have to go out of the way. I don't want to break them. I don't know why Apple did it like this. I mean, oh my God. Okay, so that's down there. Yeah, it might be a good idea to... Can I come up? Okay. And this will, you know what? Oh, come on, Heather. I think it might be a good idea to remove this hard drive. Yeah, remove this hard drive. Yep. Move that hard drive out of there. But he's popping in later. I don't want to break these little tabs. I mean, these old Mac cases are so frickin' delicate. So, yeah. See? So delicate. There's that one. It popped out. There you go. Okay, so there's the hard drive, and I want to make sure I didn't break any of those, which I didn't. You know, I actually don't like these little cases. This toolless design. I think toolless is a fancy way of saying for lazy people. You know, lazy people that are too stupid and too lazy to know how to use screwdrivers. You know, yeah. Toolless cases is just a fancy way of saying for lazy dumbasses. That's right. Okay, so let's take this motherboard out. Alright, so there's that. Put the power supply over there, and put this over here. Make sure this is still on the camera. Alrighty. So when we come back, we'll install the brand new motherboard. Okay. Let's get this brand new motherboard installed, shall we? Alright. Oh man, brand spanking new motherboard. Brand spanking new. Is she like absolutely lovely or what? Brand new motherboard. Yep, brand spanking new. But even this new one here, I smell fish smell, so it's probably going to have to be recapped too. I mean, how can these things go bad just sitting in the box brand new, never used? I just don't get that. That's another thing. I don't like... see, service mount is low quality. I don't know why the industry... Well, I do know why. The industry switched from the higher quality through-hole technology, like what was used in the early Macintosh computers, like the Mac 128, the Mac 512K, the Mac Plus, the Mac SE, you know. Those have high quality through-hole motherboards. But starting with the Macintosh SE, Apple switched over to this lower quality surface mount crap. And now, you know, all these years later, we're having problems with all these stupid electrolytic capacitors, these surface mount capacitors leaking. You know, I mean, shoot. So that's got to be recapped. But at least it is a brand new motherboard, so that's nice. It is a brand new motherboard. Okay, that goes in like that, and it will pop in. Let's make it pop in like that. Yeah, those pop in like that. Okay, so there's that. It's all popped in real nice. Yep, looks good. It's popped in. We'll put this ribbon cable back in here for the disk drive. Okay. And, okay, the old motherboard, I'll sell it on eBay in the box. I think someone will snatch this baby right up. They'll buy it. I'll sell it in the box on eBay, and I'm quite sure someone will snatch it right up. Okay. Alright, so this one here would be for sale. I'll put it over here in my for sale pile. Okay, there's that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put in the power supply, and it just pops in. Well, just like that. Just like that, boys and girls. Okay. And then turn this over like that. Make sure you can see it under the camera. And this will go in. Make sure it's going in the right way. I think it'll only go in one way. Alright. Okay, so we got the power in there. We got that in there. Let's go ahead and plug in the memory. Trying to think exactly how it goes in. Does it go in like this? No, it went in like this. It went in. You see it under the camera? It went in just like that. Now I do like these higher quality 30-pin SIM slots that have these metal clips that hold the memory in. I do like that. That's nice. It's better than the cheap plastic ones. Better than the cheap plastic ones. Okay, so there's the 8 megabytes of memory. And remember, it has 2 megabytes on board. And then I'm wondering, does this go in the same way? I think this one went in. No, it goes in the same way, I think. Like, yeah, it went in the same way. Like that. Okay. Make sure those babies are in there. Okay. So that's done. And put it underneath the camera. When I come back, I'll install the rest. Alrighty. So the next thing I'm going to install is this right here. Yeah, it goes like that. Yep. Just like that, boys and girls. It's just that easy. Alright. So, Let me plug this back into the hard drive. Yeah, plug it back into the hard drive. Alright. And then this hard drive goes in like... Well, just like... Well, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Well, no, don't plug it in yet. Okay. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then just pop that baby in, and that should be good right there. Yeah, it should be good. Do not press on that center plate, the top plate of the hard drive. You can actually damage the hard drive that way. Never press on the center part of that. Okay, and then we got, okay, this goes in like that. Okay. Alright. And then this goes in like this. It's clipped in, so you got to press the clip if you ever have to remove it. Okay, I'm not going to install the battery. And that's that, boys and girls. You just got to put the lid on. And this Macintosh LC computer will have a brand spanking new motherboard. So, let's put this top back on. Now, the one nice thing about the LC, it's one of the only Macintosh computers that allows you to install a second disk drive. And I'm actually considering doing that. I'm considering pulling out the SCSI hard drive, because you have an external SCSI. I can hook up an external SCSI hard drive. I remember, yeah, this is SCSI, I'm pretty sure. So I was thinking about actually installing a second disk drive in here. It even has the connector for it, for the second disk drive. Okay. And I'm thinking about doing that. And if you look at the front of the case has, you just got to remove that slot cover there, and you have a place to put the second disk drive. See? And I think that would be really cool. So that's what I'm thinking about doing with this. But I got to recap this motherboard first. Okay, so you just put it in, well, put it in like that. Just make sure it's in there good. And then just push down, and there you go, boys and girls. I'm pretty sure it's in there pretty good. I just want to make sure, because sometimes it doesn't want to go. Yeah, sometimes you have to press here to get it to go in really good. But there you go. There you go. I replaced the motherboard in my Macintosh LC computer. And I thought, well, since I'm out here doing this, I might as well just turn the camera on and let you guys watch, you know. I know some of you love the old Macintosh computers, especially from the Snow White era. So, anyway, that's it for today's video. I have hundreds of more videos coming up soon. So, if you have not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, maybe you should. If you like watching videos about vintage computers, you know, and vintage computer software, repairs, recaps, upgrades, video gaming playthroughs, and reviews on modern hardware, because I do that too, then I think you're really going to love this channel. So if you have not subscribed yet, maybe you should. Anyway, that's it for this video. Stay tuned for much more exciting content here on the Hans Campbell Show. My name is Hans George Campbell, and until next time.